Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we'll discuss the hero and equipment adjustments from the latest server update. Upcoming hero, removal of Prison Sprite battle spell, and introduction of the Vision Sprite. But before we get started, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you can stay updated on our latest upload. Let's go. First is Wukong. According to the developers, Wukong has been underperforming recently, and his enhanced basic attack, which is his main source of damage, depends significantly on his equipment. So to address this, they're boosting the growth of his enhanced basic attack, allowing him to remain a threat even when he's behind. So they buffed his passive and add 10 enhanced basic attack base damage per hero level. They also reduced the cooldown of his ultimate by 5 seconds and slightly increased his base physical defense. Next is Arthur. The developer think that the initial cooldown of his skill 1 has been a bit too long, as its mobility and the silence effect are crucial for his playstyle. So they're reducing it to give Arthur more flexibility and skill upgrades. They reduced the cooldown of his skill 1 by 2 seconds, but they reduced the cooldown per level by 0.4 second, and they greatly increased the enhanced attack of it. Next is Liu Shan. According to the devs, they want Liu Shan's survivability to be more connected with his equipment choices, so they increased shield from skill 1 when using defensive equipment. Biron also received buffs to his shield and healing when using defensive equipment. The health recovery from his passive has been adjusted from 70-40 to 61-20, but now includes an additional 1.5% from extra health. Also, his ultimate's shield effect has been adjusted. And lastly, Kongming's skills were adjusted as the devs want him to be more flexible. They increased his first skill's damage by 10% magical attack, and reduced the cooldown of his second skill by 2 seconds, with a further reduction of 0.3 seconds per skill level. Next, we have the equipment adjustments. The developers have made the Dragon's Rage passive Divine Power applicable to both heroes and structures. This is great news for tanky heroes like Liu Shan, who excel at pushing turrets. The marksman hero Meng Ya will be available on October 19th. You can purchase him with a 20% discount in the shop from the release date until October 25th. His full price is 588 tokens, but during the sale, you can get him for just 388 tokens. After October 25th, he will be available in the shop for 13,888 starstones or 588 tokens. Additionally, you can buy his basic skin for only 60 tokens during the first week of its release. Meng Ya's passive is every time his attack speed is increased by 5%, his cooldown reduction is increased by 1%. When a basic attack hits an enemy, it will increase his rage points by 5, which will increased by 10 points for critical hits. When the rage meter reaches its maximum value, Meng Ya will enter excited state. If he can't fill the rage meter continuously, then rage meter will continue to decay. When in excited mode, Meng Ya will strengthen all his abilities and reduce the cooldown time of his first and second skill by 50% and restore points of health. His first skill will continuously shoot the target if you hold it for 5 seconds. This can be critical. And if he is in his excited state, the bullets will have an armor pierce effect, causing 50% damage to enemies behind. His second skill, he will fires a heavy bullet in the specified direction dealing damage and slows enemies for 2 seconds. When the heavy bullet touches an enemy, hits the terrain, or flies to the farthest distance, it will explode and split into 5 small bullets. The small bullets can bounce between the terrain and can damage the first hit enemy. When he is in his excited mode, the number of small bullets is increased from 5 to 9. And lastly, Meng Ya's ultimate will start to scan the surrounding environment when you press and hold it for 3 seconds. It will expand the scan and increase his movement speed by 50% during the scan. When enemies within the scan range are damaged by teammates or him, the target location will be marked, and after the scan is over, a missile will be launched towards the marked location. Meng Ya will continue to launch missiles for 8 seconds, and when gets cancelled, the cooldown time will be reduced by 50%. When he is in excited state, the minimum interval for the launching of subsequent missiles is reduced from 1 to 0.5 seconds per missile. Since the Prison Sprite battle spell season has ended, let's talk about the new battle feature, the Vision Sprite. The Vision Sprite will appear once the inner turret is destroyed. It will automatically spawn near the remnants of the turret, and upon activation, it will reveal the area and create several temporary brush. This can help the opposing team ambush enemies trying to pass by, but be cautious, as the enemy could also gain the upper hand by ambushing your team if they reach the temporary brush first. To remove the Vision Sprite, tap the button to guide its removal, and if successfully removed, the temporary brush will disappear immediately. So what's your thought about this update? Will we see more of the buffed heroes in ranked game, or do the upcoming hero will be automatically banned from the rank match like Ogren? Let me know your thought in the comments section.